What is going on, everybody? I hope you're all doing really well, and welcome today to my first squad builder of the team of the season time, let's just call it that. I'm going to be bringing you quite a few over the next few weeks, but this is what I'm kicking things off with because it's a crazy squad builder in my opinion, because today we've got for you a squad builder with 4 blue cards in it, 4 team of the season cards, all from 4 different leagues, and not only that, the team is going to cost you 100k, which is like mental. That's really cheap considering there's 4 blue cards in there in my opinion. But if you do enjoy the team, enjoy the squad builder, make sure to leave a big thumbs up on this. If we can get this up at 30 likes, that'll be amazing. The support on everything I've done so far for team of the season has been unbelievable, so thank you so much for that. Make sure you subscribe as well if you are new around here. Join the Nidge Nation, that also means an absolute ton to me. Again, so many new subscribers over the last few days, so thank you so much for that. And comments and feedback always appreciated down below. But we're going to be doing today's squad builder a little bit differently to how I normally do mine, because usually we talk about every single player in the team, but today we're going to summarise the team first, go through all the players, but then we're just going to focus on the 4 blues and how they perform, because that was the whole reason I built this team, was to try out as many blues as possible in one team. So they're the people we're going to be focusing on, so I hope you're all okay with that. But you can see the team on the screen now. We're playing a 4-3-3 third variation. Like I say, it's a 4-league hybrid. We've got a bit of Swiss league, we've got a bit of Turkish league, we've got a bit of La Liga, and then we've got a bit of the Mexican league, the Bancoma league I think it's called. So like a 4-league hybrid, and an absolutely crazy 4-league hybrid at that. I mean, those 4 leagues, how often do you see those put together in a squad builder? It's mental. But like I just said, it's a 4-3-3 third variation. In between the sticks we've got Plakic, I think it's how it's pronounced. He's the Czech Republican goalkeeper from Basel. He plays for, of course, getting that nice super link actually into the team of the season. Sushi, I think is how you pronounce that. I'm going to get so many pronunciations wrong in this team, I'm afraid, lads, so do forgive me for that. But at right back we've got Gonal. I think he's the highest rated right back, from Turkey, if I'm not mistaken. In the centre back positions we've got team of the season Kier and team of the season Suki. I don't know how you pronounce it, like I say. Left back we've got Traore. His name's actually Adama Traore, not the one that plays for Villa, obviously. He's the left back from Basel. In the midfield 3 we've got Enzo Perez, we've got team of the season Sosa, and we've got regular CDM, although he has got an inform as well, Topal, Fenerbahce CDM. On the right hand side of midfield, well, right wing really, we've got Maximiliano Morales, who's an absolute beast on FIFA's gone by, so I really wanted to try him. He's really small, he's like 5'3", but he actually did a pretty decent job in this team. Leading the line we've got Funes Mori, the Argentinian striker, and then on the left hand wing you've got Pablo Piatti. I think his first name's Pablo Piatti anyway, another Argentinian linking in with Funes Mori, and then the hyperlink again, a really strong link to the strongest of the strongest links into Enzo Perez, the perfect link. That's what they call the perfect link, and the same as well, of course, with the centre back Suki, however you say it, into the goalkeeper. But like I said, we're mainly going to be talking about the 4 team of the season cards in this team. A few people have actually asked what instructions I use on my squad builder, so I'll tell you those quickly now as well. We've got Funes Mori on stay central, and that's all we've got on him. We've got Sosa the cam on to get forward, because he's more of a cam, but we're playing him in centre mid obviously, so I wanted him to get forward and join the attack. And we've got just the 2 CDMs on stay back while attacking. Other than that, everything's been completely left alone as it is, just completely balanced all the way through. But the first player that we're going to talk about, we'll start off at the back of the team, and that is going to be the Danish team of the season centre back. Simon Kjær stands at 6'2". He's got low high work rates. He comes with a 3-star weak foot and 2-star skill moves, and he's got some pretty tasty base god stats as you'd expect with team of the season. You get a lot of these players now. It's an 87 overall, like I just mentioned, 72 pace, 60 dribbling, 89 defending, 86 physical, 50 shooting and 72 passing. And in the 5 games that we played, this guy got no goals and no assists for me, but he's literally, he's amazing, lads. One of the better centre-backs I've used this year, and that may sound like I'm exaggerating, but he just reads the game so well. And you can get this player now. I paid 26,500 coins for him, which I thought was a steal at the time. You can get him for nearer the 20k mark now. I think he's literally going for 21k, which is unbelievable. I mean, you don't see many Turkish league teams, obviously, so you're not going to... That's why he's so cheap, basically, because he's in a less desirable league. But still, it is an absolutely incredible card, just as a bog standard. What's the phrase I'm after? Just no fuss centre-back, basically. He does all the dirty work so well. There's nothing fancy about him. He's just a fantastic defender. His interceptions are unbelievable, like I've already said. His reading of the game is exceptional as well. I could kind of say that's the same thing as interceptions, really. But yeah, he's just a fantastic old-school centre-back. That was the phrase I was after, old school. And of course, partnering up with him, we have got Suki, Sushi, I don't know how you pronounce it. Let me know in the comments if you do know how you pronounce it. But this card is unbelievable for one reason. 14,000 coins you can get this team of the season card for. team of the season centre-back with 81 pace, 85 defending and 87 physical. Absolutely unbelievable. Again, it's purely because he's in the Swiss League, which is less desirable, but again, it's a really solid card. You're looking at the return from him. He played 5 games, no goals, no assists. Again, centre-back, you're sort of expecting that. But yeah, 81 pace, 74 dribbling, which is quality for a centre-back. He's got 60 shooting, 70 passing, 85 defending and 87 physical. Stands at 6 foot, low high work rates. You could say he could do with being a little bit taller. I do like my centre-backs to be 6'1", 6'2" if possible, but still, 81 pace and 87 physical and 85 defending for 14k is absolutely unbelievable. And this guy in Kier at centre-back, Kier, however you pronounce it, once again, I'm sorry for the pronunciation. They were unbelievable, lads. Great partnership. Leaked a few goals, but I think that was mainly due to the non-rare keeper rather than these two, because a lot of the goals I conceded seem to be long shots. But yeah, highly recommend you give both of these players a go, purely because they're so cheap and they perform so well. I mean, I'd say Sushi, again, Suki. We'll call him Suki from now on. I'd say Suki he was probably the weakest team of the season in this team, but even he was still absolutely unbelievable at times, lads. Moving into the third out of the 4 team of the season players in the team, and it's going to be, what's his first name? Jose Sosa. Probably my favourite out of the team, actually, out of all the Blues. He's a really, really nice player. If this guy had 4-star skills, he'd be like really up there, because he's got some incredible stats. He's in games as well, lads. He comes with like 93 kick accuracy, 91 power. Like, he's just got some crazy in-game stats. So you're looking at his base card, and 84 overall. I converted him to centre mid, but he does ship out as a cam, which is obviously where you want to be deploying him, really. He's got 81 pace, 86 dribbling, 81 shooting, 89 passing and 78 physical. Stands at 5'11", high work rates. And like I say, 4-star weak foot. If he had the 4-star skills to go with that as well, he would be absolutely crazy. I bought him for 38,500 coins, which again, for a blue card with those stats, is absolutely unbelievable. And in the 5 games that he played, he got 4 goals and 2 assists. So a pretty nice return from him as well. And like I say, he was probably my favourite player out of all the Blues I used in his team. I really, really enjoyed him and highly recommend you go and give him a go. Of course, he's not in the most fantastic league, again, the Turkish league, but you could easily get him and Kier both in the same team. Of course, both come from the same league, so there's some real potential there for some nice Turkish league teams. But moving into the final team of the season in this team, lads, it is going to be Funes Mori, and he's actually, I learnt the other day, I knew he was his brother, but I didn't realise he was the twin, but he's actually the twin of the centre-back from Everton. His first name is the Rogelio, his name is Funes Mori, and like I said, just identical twin to the one at Everton, and you can really tell looking at him actually. But 83 overall striker. Again, he's cost me 27,500 coins, and he's come down a little bit since then again. And he comes with 80 pace, 82 dribbling, 85 shooting, 78 passing, 84 physical and 47 defending. Standing at 6 foot tall. He has got medium work rates, and in the 5 games to me, he got 4 goals and 2 assists. Exactly the same return, as Sosa from Cam. And again, really enjoyable. I think the fact that he's got 80 pace, it doesn't feel fantastic. Well, sorry, it doesn't look fantastic, but because he comes with 84 physical and he's 6 foot as well, it actually feels really good when he's on the ball running in game, because he feels quite strong. But he also comes with a 3-star weak foot and 3-star skill moves as well. And he was decent. He wasn't the best striker I've ever used. I mean, even though he's a blue, let's not forget he's only an 83 overall. He was decent on the finish. He's obviously very well rounded when it comes to being strong. He's decent at pace. He's tall as well, so he can win headers as well. But yeah, he was decent. He was very decent. That's the word I'm sticking to here. He was good. I enjoyed him, but he wasn't anything fantastic. Like I say, Sosa for me was the standout player in this team. He was fantastic at Cam. But when you consider you can get the team on screen now for 100k with 4 blue cards in it, that just blows me away, and I'd really recommend that you go and try it out. I think if I was to recommend 2 people to try it, it would be Sosa and Kier. To me, they were both absolutely fantastic at the 4. They were the 2 that outshone everyone else. But like I say, I just think it's unbelievable that you can get like 4 blues and a semi-decent team around them for 100k. Absolutely crazy. But that's going to bring this video to an end, lads. If you did enjoy it, like I say, make sure to leave a big thumbs up on it. Let me know if there's any squad builders that you want to see around certain team of the season players over this team of the season period as well, and I'll try and do my best to get them out. And yeah, have a fantastic day, lads, and I'll speak to you all in tomorrow's video. Nidge out.
Yo, he's Nidge, plays with big games and player reviews are getting insane. He entertains while he elevates, his video quality resonates. On career mode, he got lots of vids uploading off and he's rocking it. He's got the confidence in all his commentaries. Videos range, they often vary. Got need for speed and a road to glory. Just watching vids and you know the story. The content is underrated, I'm understating, so don't ignore the like and subscribe button to support the channel that keeps running. It takes 1 second, like it's free, it costs nothing. Peace.